Hey everyone, welcome to our channel, and for surer gains in the future, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much, and on that note, let's begin today's video. Should one buy a house first and start paying those house loan EMIs, or should one invest one's extra income or savings in equity or mutual funds? This is a very serious question which often baffles or troubles the best of us. Let's seek some answers. Well, one must not be forced to choose one between the two alternatives. It just builds up a lot of pressure. But having said that, it is very important to prioritize and to put the equity versus real estate debate in a different perspective. Let's see. Well, you all must have heard it is often said that in the long run, equities outperform all other asset classes. This simply implies that in the long run, equities outperform real estate also. But return on investment is not the only factor to consider. Nowadays, people in general and youngsters in particular have become more mobile than ever, in the sense that they often change cities periodically in quest of better career growth or even for other reasons like a better quality of life. Therefore, buying a house or flat in a particular city may not be as beneficial as in the case of a person who has to stay in one city for a longer duration. There is another aspect of buying a flat, as buying property can cause liquidity crunch as well, at least for a few years. This can leave little money for savings and investment. This will make prudent investment in equities or mutual fund SIPs rather more difficult. In the present context, this may be counterproductive. And if we consider the fact that in the long run, real estate may give lower return than equity or equity mutual funds, this is something to really think about. If one builds equity portfolio in a prudent way in the long run, it can not only be quite rewarding, but one will be left with good amount of money even after buying a flat, and that too without a home loan. Moreover, better liquidity will also be available to take care of contingencies and for enjoying life in general. Nonetheless, individual circumstances and temperament differ widely in a large population, so it cannot be advised outrightly that buying a flat or a place of residence be postponed for a long time. Despite this, before buying a flat, it can definitely be said that advantages of buying property should not be viewed in isolation, and a holistic view needs to be taken to arrive at an optimal decision. Further, investment in equities will be rewarding only if judicious selection of equities or mutual funds is made. Reckless and tip-based investment can lead to wealth destruction also. Moreover, in case of equities, investment for long term must be preferred over short-term trading. On the whole, it may be said that asset allocation needs to be decided with utmost care for arriving at better results. And unlike stock markets, where we have popular indices like Nifty 50 and Sensex 30, there is no popular index for all India residential property. Situation is further complicated by widespread use of unaccounted money in real estate transactions, which makes the available data less transparent and credible. Nonetheless, on an anecdotal basis, it may be said that frontline indices like Nifty 50 and Sensex 30 are most likely to outperform the increase in prices of multi-storied residential apartments on a CAGR basis in the long run, where by long run it means 10 years or more. It may be noted here that India Real Residential Property Price Index was reported at 160.374 in March 2022 with a base of 100 in March 2010. This index is reported by Bank for International Settlements, and just to give you a fair idea, in 2010 Sensex 30 was at around 16,500 and it increased to around 58,800 in March 2022. So I guess it's up to you. Weigh the pros and cons and maybe start investment right away, and once you have your feet firmly planted and start earning from the stock markets, go on and buy or build your dream castle, just not in the air but for real. Good luck and happy investing. Thank you for listening, and please don't forget to subscribe. Have a great week ahead.